Hello there, I welcome you back, or for the first time. I'm looking at a song that I'm working on at the moment, probably going to be called something else. It says Eric, original Surrey, for complicated reasons, but it won't be the name of the song once it's released. It's the first song on my next album. It's the only song I've recorded and mixed for my next album, but I'm doing a lot to it. I thought it was interesting, mixing wise. So we've got this intro section. I won't be talking much about that. And then we've got this riff section, and a verse section, then another riff section, another verse section, and then a long outro. There are some buses, so let's have a listen to the riff section. So, as you can hear, there's a vocal, a vocoder, and this is a Stratocaster Boxer on the right. This is a Strat on the left, a different one. And Eric is, why am I calling it Eric? Flat Eric is the bass. Have a listen to the bass. So that's fun. That's sent to this bus here with the drums. No, it's not. It's this one. I've put this on as it was recommended. Valve sounding character compressor, and it's hardly moving, as you can see, and it's nice. Have a listen without. Pretty drastic, but it does contain better, I think, in the mix, if you hear it in the mix. It gets louder when you turn it off, but apart from that, it does change to a warmer sound. And what else did I want to discuss? The guitars are going into Tube Tech EQ with absolutely nothing happening there, just for the sound, and another SPR. Let's have a listen to those. Let's have another listen with them off and on. Subtle but nice. Bass. Okay, next section. I think, we've looked at the vocoder. That's just going straight out. I want to look at the mix bus later. So here's the verse. So that's a real bass instead of flat Eric. Kind of out of tune, but nice. And we've got some clean guitars. Like a reverb. So you can hear reverb off. Subtle, apart from the volume change. Let's go back. Fairchild's hardly moving. These are techniques suggested by bigwigs, and they do work. If you listen to it without. Just a bit better to mix with if you listen to everything. Goes quickly with your human despair. In a distant fanfare. Goes quickly with your human despair. In a distant fanfare. It just sits better. And what I could actually add some actual compression to those, maybe. Let's do that. Yeah, finally I got something. I thought this was Threshold because I can't read. Yeah, so all these things to me, they just make everything gooey. I know glue is an often used word, but also goo, I think, is appropriate. What's happening here? I think these are synths. Let's hear this. Oh yeah, this is an important synth here. I haven't done anything really. I think, what have I done? Oh yeah, sidechain compression. Parallel compression. So there's only a certain amount of that. More goo. And this one has its own strip, bit of a push on the channel there for a bit of grit. It's very subtle, but if I go without, it's definitely less aggressive, I think. Yeah, it's pretty EQ as well. And again, a tiny bit of warmth maybe takes some of the aggression out. Those two. And then we're going through here and putting nothing on there, but it's handy to have a volume for all the synths. Let's have a listen to the third one. That's kind of piano sound on the right. Another trident, another compressor. The vocals, are they all going in here? I think so. Let's look at this bass. In a crocodile, blood, salty thick in a human town, flood, blood. So they've got nice tube tech. Nothing on there. Chorus, heavy chorus, and this lovely diode compressor. Again, gooey, but makes things a little more dynamic. In a crocodile. In a way, controlled but dynamic. Gives it life somehow. Blood, soft to thick in a human town, flood, blood, burns dimly in a distant farm. Fast attack. Where's the fast release? Medium ratio, but it's lovely. I love this thing. Okay, that's it for that. Then we go back to the riff. Just in the middle of a video. Cat's in trouble, I think. We may be interrupted by a cat. So we've got some riding going on. Automation on the volume on the stereo out. Because I recorded it sillily, really. In three different sections instead of planning ahead. And it's okay, but you do need to ride things. So this is the riff bit, and then I bring it down for the verse, and then huge boost, 8.5 dB boost at the end, which is kind of crazy. Let's have a listen to that. What do you call transition? So there's a big tonal shift, but the volume is not too bad. The change in volume is not too bad. I have to use my ears with this because I've tried using metering and it doesn't do the job. It doesn't matter what meter you're looking at. And the compressor doesn't really respond at all to the last section. Have a look at it in the verse. This is the bus compressor. Let's see, it's 2 dB or so, and then in the riff it's more. Not more actually, about the same. And then the end. it's not moving at all, but that's okay. I don't mind so much. I could do something in the mastering to compress this without affecting the volume. So let's listen to the end a bit. And then the vocals come in. This smooth operator has been on and working through the rest of the song. It's it's a clever compressor, I guess. I can't remember how they sell it, but it's... Oops, sorry, Maple. I just whacked her. Now she's attacking me. And it really does make things nice and smooth. I use it to reduce bass because for some reason I'm always too heavy on the bass, and this deals with it. But as you can see, it's not affecting the outro at all. And what else? And then a compressor on here. Can't remember this being on. This is just on the total harmonic distortion, so it's not compressing actually. Well, as such, THD or saturation is kind of compression in a fashion. So at least there's that. But it's very nice what it does to it. Does the job of more gooiness, containment, and what else? Did that one. Tube Tech again for character, but also am I actually doing anything here? Yeah, boosting 12k and up, boosting 60 hertz. Ooh. 60 cycles. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh yeah, here's a dip, about 300. Quite a big, huge dip really, but it did need it. My acoustics were just too big there, around that area. What else? Fusion. Oh yeah, stereo image. Yeah, it's nice. Have a listen. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I wanted to show you some buses, the mix bus, some new plugins, and a couple of challenges putting together a song like this that's kind of recorded in 3 separate stages. Well, let's have a look at the bus at the end. The buses at the end. What's this? Oh yeah, so that's sent to this. We've got a Neve. I think I pushed the top end. And then this is a kind of parallel compression. And a tiny bit of tape saturation. And they sent the bass through that as well. Where's the bass? live bass with a sidechain hitting the bass from the bass drum. This was a bit of a challenge actually. I found it really hard to find a compressor that would allow me to EQ what was coming in this case the kick drum, the drums, so I could just get the kick drum to affect the bass, so you get a bit of movement with the kick coming through the bass frequency. Let's have a listen. And they've got this fun hi-hat. My favorite reverb delay thing. This character EQ, pushing highs, taking all the lows out. I think to me it's a bit Aphex Twinny. It's just overblown really, on the reverb. And it's pretty thin. It's nice. What else have we got? Acoustics. They're pretty butty, as my old friend Darren still says. Meaning kind of taking up a lot of real estate, which Dave Sardi always said when talking about Seraphine's bass player. A lot of real estate. There's a lot of real estate in these acoustics. They're nice. I really like them. They're a lot of character. There's some. I'll put something weird on it. Yeah. Oh yeah. This again. Kind of full on. And I think I hear some kind of phaser type thing, but I can't find. Oh, that must be on the, it's on the space there. Okay, they've got this kind of thing. I've done a video on this guitar, which to me was kind of Boards of Canada inspired in the end. The sound of it. And then there's, what's this? Don't know what that is. What's happening there? Maybe that comes in later. Don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's the effect of the of this fun plugin. It's free, this plugin, from Unison. Really nice presets on that. So that's cool. And then this is a nice piano. Comes in later. Here. That's. I did lots of this, took a lot of bass out, about 200 rather, filters on top and tail, bit of preamp. It's kind of breaking up. What do they call it? Felt piano. And I hit it quite hard with this. Bit of breakup at the top end there, and the sound is Lo-Fi Panda, which is a gorgeous plugin. Lots of great presets and controls that I've not yet used. I don't know if you can see my cat. She's following my cursor everywhere and blocking my view. Okay. What's next? This thing. It's really nice. Everything's really nice. Oh no. Oh god. Cat. Pressing mouse. Okay. Have a listen to this. This is by Crow Hill Company, I think they're called. It's very cheap or even free. It's amazing. Yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
It's alright. Sorry for the interruptions today. So it's got this lovely flux, which I've used a few times. I love its glitchiness. And did a few things to that. Boosted top end, reduced bottom end, more Fairchild. Not moving very much, but gooing. I love that sound. And then with this, I think I've added a touch of air, but that's it. Again, it's character from the plugin that's emulating classic old hardware, and I've used this Neve as again top end. Anything else there? Take a bit of harshness out there, and that's it. Bit of a push on the gain. What else was fun? Oh, I had to DS a lot. And then, oh yeah, that 7K was an attempt to DS as well. What's this? Oh yeah, again, my favourite new diode compressor. Let's have a listen. Fast, medium. I don't know what I was looking at before. Was that vocals? A different vocal. And then my old trusty Soundtoys Echo Boy. A quick kind of slap back, plus this side chain thingamabob, and at the end I use Heinbach's wonderful plugin. Have a listen to the end. Yeah, have a listen in context. Just white noise, basically, but I will use it on other stuff. It's so good. And so yeah, there's something else going on. This side is it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the side chain again. The baby audio. I think that comes in intermittently. Anyway, you can see it's fairly complicated. I've never had to do such finagling before, really. I mean, it's relatively simple, but the sends aren't particularly simple. And to choose what to see here is an ordeal sometimes, and then finding what to call it and blah blah blah. So I think I've learned a few lessons, and naming things better will be one of those lessons. I think there was something on the vocals I wanted to show you as well. No, I think that's it. Okay, awesome. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Goodbye.